Now, fly away with Dorothy and her wonderful new friends in a magical new movie, Return to Oz.
Did a lot of kids in the audience scream?
No.
They did when I was there. They were really, really upset.
It's a dull, boring movie.
It was not an upbeat children's film.
There's no joy here. I really didn't find any joy in this.
This dark, sometimes dreary movie just spells disappointment to me.
So glad that the audience rejected it. Unfortunately, I had to see it first.
Well, that's not necessarily how I put it. Why we're here today, folks. We're on a roll. This is gonna be a great video. We are discussing The Wizard of Oz in the
Okay, but you said Wizard of Oz.
No, I didn't.
You totally did. You didn't say Return to Oz, you said Wizard of Oz. You said we're talking about, and you said Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Okay. I was so nervous too. Here, I made a mistake. I can't get focused. This is Cluck Norris from the Acro Cats. This is a performing chicken that performs with a group of circus cats. We are discussing the 1985 film, Return to Oz. Today we are discussing, was that you or me? Okay. Today we are discussing the 1985 version of, dude, help me, please. Dude, I can't.
You know what
I can't do this.
You're fired.
I need cocaine. Today, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls and animals of all sizes and shapes and flavors, we are discussing the 1985 film, Return to Oz. Join me.
No, this is where you say I'm Bethany.
Oh, I'm Bethany.
Man.
I'm Bethany Summersizzle, and you're watching Aliens on Fire. I also need to say, speaking of posers, I need to say, I know people are gonna hate me for this. I don't like Return to Oz. Like, I really don't.
You did it again.
I don't like Return to Oz. Oh! What the fuck?
Looking me in the eyes like, what the fuck, Timmy? I said Return to Oz.
Ow!
Oh no.
I know I'm gonna piss a few people off by saying this, but I'm not a fan of The Wizard of Oz. I'm just not. Well, I got through about 5 minutes and I couldn't finish it.
Oh, you turned it off during Over the Rainbow.
I turned off before that, so maybe like 2 minutes in.
She hadn't even sung the song yet.
No, I didn't want to hear it. What in the hell is that? Hold on, what is this?
You don't know what that is? That's Israel. He's the guy who does that beautiful version of Over the Rainbow.
I don't want to watch this.
No, this is like a beautiful rendition.
I don't even like this song. Oh, he's the one that does that version?
The Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a Hawaiian song. I mean, she's not bad. I don't want to I'm more of a Liza Minnelli fan. I would, for somebody that loves movies, I'm very particular in my taste, and I realize it's not for everybody. I get that. I feel like I am a shitlord. Fairuza Balk did like all her own stunts, which I thought was really cool. I don't know about Judy Garland.
She didn't do her own stunts, but we all know she was put through hell.
Sure. No, that's what I'm trying to say. I know that that is a whole other video right there. Yeah. I think I know more about the dark side of The Wizard of Oz than I do of the actual movie.
The midget that hung himself in the background.
Nah, I don't know about that. For this movie, we don't get too much of an intro, but that's okay because we don't need much of an intro. The whole mood of this movie is somber and just kind of depressing, but I love it so much. A shooting star, oh my God. If that was the house that was messed up in the tornado, why is the house in Oz that we see later?
That looks like they are rebuilding an entire house.
So where are they staying now?
It's been 6 months. They've rebuilt.
So the house actually did blow away. What is this weird thing that's floating right here? This looks like the Wicker Man or something. What is this thing? Oh, that's like a windmill or something. Didn't the coop look so much bigger when she was digging through it? Oh, look, it is a coop.
Scene.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, she was inside the barn.
Wait,
Inside a barn.
wait, hold on. Why am I like this?
You can't be helped.
I don't know anyways. I thought she was still in that little thing and I was like, why does it look so much bigger? She's not in the little thing.
Yeah,
You see how it looks though. You see how I was confused. That's what's floating later in the movie. I bet it's that same one too because Belina's in it. Does that make sense? Did the tornado take out the windmill too? What's up with that windmill? Why do I keep focusing on this windmill over here? How old is Dorothy supposed to be? Because Fairuza Balk was, am I saying her name right? I hope so.
Yeah, it's Balk.
Balk, whatever. Balk. Supposed to imagine how old she is. What is that? What's that sound?
Is that me? No. Oh, yeah. Wait.
What is that?
Hold
Wait,
on. Be quiet, be quiet.
Is it something swinging? It sounds like it's like...
Yeah, but it's not consistent enough.
Is it gonna be in the video? I think it'll be okay if I just keep talking.
Yeah. And
Okay,
also
okay.
we'll have...
So they did have Belina be animatronic, but they also used a real chicken.
Alright, I'm gonna find it.
What in the hell is it?
Going up. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna break it.
Save me!
Did you hear it?
Is it this fireplace?
It's totally the fire. It's This girl, she needs a fat ass.
Wait, but why is it squeaking?
Because it needs WD-40. Look, I'm telling you. The light.
I always thought that as a kid that was the key falling. Oh, see? A friend's... Oh, yeah, you're right. My friend sent it to me in a shooting star.
You gotta go, Kat. She's done. She's fired. She's not a good sidekick.
What's she doing?
She's playing with everything in the room. Go!
Because if you want to think about it, did even The Wizard of Oz even happen? Because here's my theory with this whole movie, and I can only speak for Return to Oz, and I think I am getting the title correct there. I don't know if I want to believe it, but potentially this could all be in her head, right? But how do we explain, like, The Wizard of Oz? And yeah, because in this they're indicating that the
whole house got swept away.
is gone.
Yeah. And they don't think that's weird.
Get Toto sneaking out, and he knows something's up, right? Like, that's like a sign. I didn't know that these kinds of dogs could howl. And then this place must have been like super awesome to go to. I would have been really into this place as a kid. Look at his desk, dude. Oh my God.
Now that's Nicole what's-his-face.
Yeah, he was Merlin, and wasn't he in the Dark Crystal? What'd you hit?
I kicked the camera. It's fine.
So in this scene, it's very, would you call it condescending? He's like pretty much acting like she's crazy. He's like, oh, ruby slippers, so where are those slippers now? Kind of like when you ask like a kid, you know, like about Santa Claus. Instead of laughing because
do you do that? Do you have debates with kids about Santa Claus? Like, you know that fucker doesn't exist, right?
God, dude, kids are so dumb. It's like he's asking her, he's like, so, like,
Patronizing is the word you're
patronizing or patronizing?
That's when you pay.
Patronize.
Patronizing.
What about Patreon?
You're so
Do you
stupid.
think he's making fun or being patronizing?
Let me listen.
Dorothy, where are those slippers now?
I lost them.
Okay, first I want to say how beautiful that exchange was because she wasn't ashamed of saying crazy shit.
Right.
She got ashamed when she was like, I lost the slippers.
The Gnome King kind of shames her for that. He's like, you were so eager to get home, you just dropped them.
But like, he's not being a dick to her. because...
Did you see him look to the ant, though? Like,
yeah,
when
the
he was
side-eye.
like... Now, I'm telling you, if I was Dorothy, you know how I am. I get, like, really, like, defensive about things. I would be like, okay, what are you looking over at her for? Are you supposed to be talking to me?
I don't see this guy as that bad. Like, he's just a doctor who clearly doesn't believe in the land of Oz, like... Who the fuck would?
Right, because who would? Right. Everyone in this hospital, for the most part, is supposed to be, like, a bad person. I've always had this question. What exactly are they doing wrong? Because they all believe... Like, why is the nurse in jail at the end of the movie? Yeah. Were they doing some shady shit? Like, we don't really get a lot of inside information on this hospital.
It's
right?
not like Quills. Where, like, it's just a madhouse, but they're, like, clearly
That'd be
abusive.
a whole different movie. I love Quills. Are they doing something else? Like, I just want to know more about this hospital. Like, let's see if we can find out. And so he's all like, I'm gonna cheer you up, and he shows her this, like, electric face thing. Oh my god. He's like, it has a tongue.
Good thing his mom
and I
said.
love that she's not even answering it. She's just, oh my god. If there's one thing I hate more than fire, it's electricity. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm so afraid of getting shocked by things. Ooh, who is that? That's Ozma. Do we know if it's a patient or a hallucination? I don't even know at this
She's dressed like
point.
a patient. Oh, now she's gone.
These look like the windows at Luby's or something. It is the dress, definitely. And I love Jean Marsh, by the way. Like, I think she is amazing.
You tell me that you've never seen Wizard of Oz. As far as I'm concerned, this is Oz, and Fairuza is Dorothy.
She's actually my favorite character in the movie, Princess Mombi, because she also plays Princess Mombi. Ozma, once again, just appears, and I don't know if she's already dead or what, but she just kind of like, I mean, if you don't want to think about it in that sense, like, is she imagining her? She comes in and she has the pumpkin and she's like, it's Halloween soon. I mean, and then Dorothy's like, I know. I don't know why that line is kind of sad to me, because it's whether all this stuff she's saying is actually true or not. You can kind of feel that she's like kind of giving up. She's just like giving in to whatever. She's like, okay, I have to be here, and because nobody believes me, and it's just kind of like this defeat in her voice. I don't know.
And it's a metaphor for, you know, being an imaginative person.
Yeah.
And having that, like, beat out of you.
Right, exactly. I mean, which obviously, especially back then, I'm imagining, like, child her age would be working on the farm, and she's combing the pumpkin. Maybe she is kind of going crazy.
No, it's newspaper.
I will give you rest. Yeah, that's what it said. What'd she say? What'd she give her that look? Would you like to go for a ride, Dorothy? And then she gives her this look, like,
I was thinking the orderlies, maybe they're bad, but even they're being pretty polite.
Well, what can they do? Like, they can't really do anything. They have to, like, follow the orders. Movie, I guess they did this in Wizard of Oz as well, is everybody plays a part, like, in the beginning, and then when she's, like, in Oz. So, obviously, all of the people in the hospital... The Wheelers, yeah, they're the way. And if you notice,
she's on wheels.
You hear the sound... Not that sound we heard earlier, but you know that squeaky sound, that's like the Wheeler sound. And they're also wheeling her, so that's...
Dr.
Dr. Worley.
Yeah. He's the Gnome King, and then Mombi is the nurse.
Sure.
So what we don't know is whether Ozma is also the girl in the asylum, or if the girl in the asylum is the mirror version of Ozma. She just might be another crazy person who lives in the asylum.
Well, how does she know her name? Oh, I guess because she was listening in on their conversation. Just a little tidbit about the actress that plays Ozma. So she's British.
Bellina was fabulous. We'd sit and chat and talk to Bellina, even though we knew it was being controlled by someone over there.
So her voice was dubbed.
I forgive Mombi. Dorothy has punished her by removing her magical powers. Dorothy has punished her by removing her magical powers.
They didn't want her to use her British accent. They wanted her to be American. And it sounds fine.
The girl in the asylum shouldn't be British. And they should have just dubbed her there, because she's in Kansas. They should have just dubbed her there and then let her be British in Oz.
Isn't she so so cute. I love her to death. She looks like Baby Spice. And her name's Emma too, just like Emma Baby Spice. It's left up to interpretation. Like she either gets electrocuted or the thing actually just goes off and she actually ends up escaping and going to Oz. So it's like when somebody's about to get like the electric chair or something.
This all really happens though. Because Ann M references, there has to be something in the movie that makes it not
Timmy,
that.
where are all those slippers now? This was in the studio, so they made, I think Fairuza Balk called it, so it was
jacuzzi.
like the muddy jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Yes, muddy jacuzzi. Look at her dress. It looks like a garbage bag. Did Ozma drown then? Like this part I hate. Look at her. She looks like, and that is like the only part of Belina that I can't stand, because otherwise she looks like fine, but she's like, oh god, I hate it so much. And look at her there. Oh god, they did it again.
I do think the Belina puppet is really, really good.
It's really good.
You can't tell when it's not a real chicken.
Yeah. Why did people think that this was scary? I guess I just didn't find a lot of stuff scary when I was a kid. That's not a flex. I found a lot of stuff that was kind of spooky. I just found it like really cool. What are these? Are there tissues hanging from the tree too? In case you need a napkin?
Sure.
I was only child, homeschooled. Like I had imaginary friends, one of which was an alien. I had an entire Land of Oz. I had like my yellow brick road. I had, I think that it was bricks to like put on the house. Like if something were to happen to the house, there were like extra bricks or something. And I like made like my little Emerald City and things like. This looks like some place I'd stop off in Louisiana or something.
There's a dead woman right there. Isn't that fun?
Where are all the munchkins?
Where are all the munchkins? Like, why would they be there? Like, why would they just be right there? You
That's
know
where
what
the
I'm
house
saying?
landed.
You're right. See, once again, I haven't seen it in a long time and I don't really care for the movie. So somebody dies and they're all singing.
She was the local tyrant. Like, she was running their whole society into the ground. And that's why they were happy she's dead.
They couldn't have just arrested her?
They were munchkins. They were very short. That's what happened.
Okay. These do not look yellow. Do they look yellow to you?
That's a yellow brick in her hand.
All right.
This was the yellow brick road.
Oh. Dude, she is so, like, she sounds like Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Like, when she's talking. For the way she is, like, she's you know, like, excited or scared or whatever. She doesn't come off as annoying, though. Like, she's just very, like, I don't know, she's just very good. She's not an annoying child actress.
Did you see fucking Northwest singing at the Lion King show?
Oh god, and then we have the Lion King right there.
You know when they take a Broadway show and they do it in concert? So they did that in like the middle of New York City, this huge production, and then for no reason at all, just because Kanye West and money, they were like, oh, my daughter's gonna sing I Can't Wait to Be King.
It's probably gonna piss me off too. The Lion King is one of my favorite musicals. Like, dude, I saw that like when I was a little kid, like on Broadway. I want to see it, but I have to prepare myself.
Okay. And everybody's doing their fucking like acrobats and gymnast shit, jumping around her, and she's just like wandering around the stage going.
Oh dear. So what
performance
happened
work.
to the actor that sings that?
They got passed up. Because Kanye West said, hey, I want my fucking kid to be in the show.
that's annoying as shit. I mean,
love
okay, you know what I like is when his face disappears into the rock. Does he do it here? Like where his face like disappears in the rock smooth? They do not look yellow. I'm sorry. Does that look yellow to you? I love how she wipes her sweat on Belina.
You have to start being nice to me. It's my birthday now.
Today's your birthday?
It is now. It's midnight.
Shut the fuck What?
Yeah. It's my birthday.
What? Are you Gemini?
We just had this conversation. I'm Cancer.
Oh, you're Cancer because you cry.
You know how people who weren't born in late June don't cry? They're just incapable of it?
This looks like the witch from the first movie. this statue. Look at these naked ladies on the fountain.
Are those munchkins that were turned to stone?
Beware the wheelers. Okay, so we're about to get, why are they headless? We're gonna find out later.
Look, Belina, these ones have lost their heads.
Wow. See, I think that that's like a hint towards the insane asylum. And then Tin Man is a stone tin woodsman. I love the Wheelers. Look at them. Look at these faces, dude. Oh my god, they look so good. Pons Mar was like the head Wheeler. Yeah. He was in a punk band and like the makeup artist was doing his makeup and everything. He was like, this just like looks too good. Like I need to like, his makeup look is his own idea. I always thought the Wheelers were cool because I'm a roller skater. Probably not my first option. She runs down this hall because you don't know if you're gonna get, but lucky enough for her, she's got the Oz key. What do the Wheelers actually do? They're like, oh, you're trapped. You know, like, are they gonna capture you? And if so, with what? Because they're wheels, right? Are they gonna kill you? How are they even a threat? Like, you just knock them over? Like...
You have to come out sooner or later. And when you do, we'll tear you into little pieces and throw you in the deadly desert.
If I'm torn into pieces, I don't care what the hell. I've said this before. Maybe some people will think I'm weird for saying this. When I'm dead, I don't give a shit what the hell happens to my body. After I'm dead, I'm gone. I mean, hopefully, right? Hopefully. Would you think that looks like a glory hole? Would you even think that that's a key slot?
I wouldn't think it's a glory hole. I'm really starting to wonder about what kind of penises you've seen in your life, because...
Okay, so Tik Tok, I do have to explain this. So Tik Tok is like, the person that plays him is actually a contortionist, and he's inside of Tik Tok, and he's like his head between his legs. I used to be a contortionist, but I was a backbender. But I think he is like this, right?
Well, his hands
Oh
weren't
wait,
there.
are his hands up like this?
No. There you
He's
go.
like this.
Yeah, it would have been directly under his butt, would be where the controls were. Like, close to your chest.
He'd be like that for like, I think I heard like 15 minutes, but you don't think that that's long unless you're in that position for that long. And it was really hot. And they said like when they would take like the Tik Tok costume thing off of him, like there'd just be like heat like coming out, because it's like, you know, like the physicality like of these performers was just pretty admirable. Man, Belina is just like throwing shade.
It's just a bunch of old junk, like the copper kettle in the yard back home.
1,000 years, are we assuming? Yeah, I guess this...
It hasn't been 6 months.
It hasn't.
Oz, clearly.
I was gonna say it hasn't been 1,000 years. But I guess he wasn't around when she was there, because she doesn't even know what he is. I'll wind up his speech, and maybe he can tell us. It sounds like he says, I love you. Look at your face there.
Maybe when he was winding down, his like tin wife was in front of him.
His tin wife.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, Tik Tok. I just spilled something on myself. I'm just gonna say something right now. All his disabilities. I'm sorry. I know that he's a beloved character. He's my least favorite character. I think that I prefer the Gump over Tik Tok. Tik Tok is so useless. Like, he literally just, he stops his oh dear, my action has run down. It's like, oh my god. Like, even Mombi laughs at him. He's heavy, so it's hard to put him, you know, it's hard to, like, he might have been the reason that the thing fell apart. The point I'm making is, he does come in handy, as we're about to see. Unless I'm wrong, I can't remember any other time in the movie that maybe at the end he kind of comes up with that idea or whatever.
He helps put the Gump together.
Does he really? The pumpkin head dude and the chicken are putting together this thing that's supposed to carry their asses out of there. He stopped working while they were putting him together. So he didn't even actually help. I don't like him. I hate Tik Tok. That's my hot take. I guess it's a good thing they have that lunch pail though. Because if they didn't, I wonder how the scene would have gone down. Because you tell me how he would have fought them off otherwise.
His thinks are winded up real good. He would have come up with a...
You'll be sorry for treating me like this!
I love this part so much because he's just like, he goes, I'm a terrible person.
Princess Mombi!
Princess Mombi?
I don't remember her.
Take us to Mombi.
So they basically get some information from him, and we're on to the next scene. She's going to Princess Mombi's castle. It's just so amazing. That door, dude, that door. Dude, her place is the shit. We need to get those chandeliers next time. And then she's sitting here playing the mandolin. I love this. This is one of my favorite scenes.
This is opulence.
I love her spiky dress. Like, I love the spikes so much. I love how she trails off. She's like, the Gnome King took the Scarecrow and all the emeralds back to his mountain and turned everyone else to stone. You'll be rather attractive one day.
I believe I'll lock you in the tower for a few years till your head is ready. And then I'll take it.
I guess it's a good thing she didn't want to just put on like an 8-year-old girl's head.
I know, I was gonna say, she puts her little head on. See, here he is, and this pisses me off so bad. And I guess TikTok's trying, but then he goes, oh dear, oh shit, my action has run down. But
it's fucking lighting. This looks like a scene right out of The Craft. That's, The Craft is a movie that totally ripped off Little Witches.
I know. And look how slow he is. Jack is the next one that is like useless.
They're underdogs.
Do you think it's weird that she's snoring with no head?
I do.
TikTok, like his brain runs down or whatever. Look, he's like tying my feet together. These guys are idiots. Come on. Oh my gosh, she's running down the hall of heads at once. Like, dude, this scene, oh my god, I'm sorry. I just like geek out over this movie. And then TikTok went berserk. What else is new, right?
Read the directions, Dorothy.
I don't know these words.
I don't know what words mean.
That's what I'm saying. You're so much like these fucking weirdo morons.
I don't know what words. Mommy comes out and she's like, whoo, she's mad, she's crazy. She's like, I want my powder of life. Yeah, I get the fan and then like I come in and I'm gonna do it.
Is that it? You're not gonna say anything? Well, first off, you're supposed to be mad. Put the camera. Oh my god.
Wait, what's she throwing her?
I'll do that. I'll throw your jacket at you.
Do it one more time. Look at all these frills and tufts on this thing.
Where the fuck did you get that? What is that? What woman wants to be this shape? You're the shape of a Christmas tree.
So we're at this pivotal part. Prolific, might I say. They're flying out the window, and I don't know why, but for some reason, I guess the voice over is like, oh no.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Fly! Fly!
Oh!
Here we go!
Oh my god!
You hear all of them. He's the worst.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Dorothy! No! Hold on, Dorothy!
You're right, I do.
So they could have, well, I guess they could have just jumped out, but it's like, dude, it just opens. This looked really fun. Apparently she hated that scene. It was like a roller coaster. It was like going down and it went through, she called it the powder wall. And look how peaceful this looks. Just for a moment though. I'm gonna blame everything on TikTok. Do I look golden?
Yeah.
I put like gold. You can't even see it. I put it here too.
We built you and brought you to life so that you could take us to the Gnome King.
And he's like, oh, I don't know, or whatever the heck he says. Like, he didn't choose this life.
When we're here with our army.
He's like, army. See, even he thinks it's funny.
This whole thing looks like a scene out of Star Trek the Motion Picture. When Spock goes crazy entering V'ger's, like, space.
Could be a representation of V'ger's entire journey. But who or what are we dealing with?
God, the Scarecrow looks fucked. Why does he look like that?
Because they ran out of money when they got here.
And I don't think he's supposed to have teeth, but everything is just so weird. He's been transformed into an ornament. Man, look how big Tik Tok looks compared to Dorothy. Oh God, my hair is stuck on my, look, it's stuck on my lip. Can you help me really quick?
So fired.
Okay. Yeah, she's whipping the wheelers. She's going down, she's like, faster. Can I come over here?
No, you have to stay on camera.
I don't want to.
If you don't start behaving, I'm turning the movie off and you're going to bed.
Visit my fiery furnace.
How it's silent and then all of a sudden it's like, dun, dun, dun. Christ, dude, calm down. God, his eyes are so bloodshot, dude. There, he's wearing the ruby slippers and he's like, oh no. I just like how he's just like, look at these. This part actually is pretty good because Tik Tok is pretending that his action ran down.
And if I guess incorrectly, you can watch and see what I am changed into. That may give you a clue.
So we can't tell what Tik Tok turns into because he just disappeared. I want her outfit. Can you get somebody to make me that? I keep trying to figure out if she's wearing like a peacock outfit.
It's a little peacock inspired.
It's peacocky.
It's a little peacocky. She's cocky.
That's an urn. Maybe everybody is in here. There's so much green stuff there though. Like, hurry up. Jesus.
Dorothy!
Oh, look at him. Oh my God. He is in full force. He's like, stop. Why is he just eating everything though? It's like, what's the point? Right? Is he just like asserting dominance or something? I remember as a kid, because I liked Jack so much, like I always got really scared during this part, even though I knew he wouldn't die. I was like, no. Well, that's why they don't want chickens, because eggs are poison to gnomes. Ew, the way his eye like cracks, that's so gross.
What if they just turned back but they still didn't have their heads?
That would be amazing. Yeah, they're looking for Tik Tok now. Man, Tik Tok, talk about lazy as shit. He skipped the entire thing. He didn't have to go through any of that. Look at the gum. Look at him rocking out back there. Everybody is brainless in this scene. Like, look at, just look at everybody. Like, they just look, I'm sorry, they look bad. God, look at this guy with the flowers. Look at him jumping up and down. You see him? Look at the gum with his curly hair. Oh, that looks bad. That looks so bad.
Yeah, the scary ass clown.
Oh my God.
There's a frog wearing giant glasses. Look at that picture. That's awesome.
I was afraid you would drown.
Yeah, they originally had her in this like gold dress, but it looked too regal. So they thought that this would look like a little bit better. I agree. I think this dress looks a lot better than the original dress. And she's got the little spikes too.
Gay coded.
Help me step through the...
Oh no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Ow, my fucking finger!
So they were like, Dorothy, you're the Queen of Oz. And then they're like, no, Ozma is queen and rightful ruler of Oz. I would be so pissed. And I'd be like, okay, I get to keep the crown, right? Like, and they're like, no, Ozma's the queen. And I'd be like, dude, I shouldn't have taken your ass out of the mirror. Well, sure, she's the rightful queen, but can you put her back into the glass?
She's pretty powerful. She's got the ruby slippers.
I know, but Ozma takes those too. We could have kept her in the mirror. Dorothy still could have gotten back with her ruby slippers. Jack thinks that's his mom now. He's like gotten over Ozma. He's like, whatever. We didn't need that part.
Are you pure evil? You're saying they should have left her in, like, permanent hell because she wasn't useful to them?
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Oh no. I mean, I didn't expect to go so soon.
Ozma is like, I am queen, get the hell out of here. Oh, this is a sweet moment. I don't even want to make fun of this. All the townsfolk come to see. Now, why is she going to jail? What do you guys think she's going to jail? Like, what did she do wrong? Do you think she set the fire?
No, it was lightning.
Alina's like, I'm living a better life. Let me get a nice ending here. Yeah, what a good movie, right? Like, oh my god, definitely one of my favorites. Oh, they fixed the windmill too.
The water bottle out of the shot, please.
What else is in the shot? Is this in the shot?
Yeah, that's in the shot. Just happens to.
Do you like Return to Oz or Wizard of Oz better? I also want to know that because I personally like Return to Oz better. We're gonna do more videos like this, but if you had a good time, please, do all the shenanigans. Right now, please do my outro for me. Sit right here and do your outro.
My ear!
I'm sorry. Isn't he amazing? It's his birthday.
We're gonna find out what exact combination of drugs she used today, and we're gonna keep her on that.
All right. Bye, guys.